This is where I'll fit in the opening.
As far as I'm concerned, we have to move very aggressively. It is not about, lingering and trying to think that maybe the courts will help us. I want, even though I know it may not happen, the cabinet that he's appointed, a bunch of his sycophants who probably won't do what I would recommend. It is time to call for Article 25 of the Constitution of the United States of America to determine his unfitness, to determine that something's wrong with this president. And I would suggest that we move very aggressively to talk about the danger to this country and to our democracy and not play around with this, because this is absolutely one of the most destructive things that this president could do.
Congresswoman Wasserman Schultz, I mean, your take on this, because I think it's jarring to hear Congresswoman Waters say it's time for the 25th Amendment, but I mean, presidents have been impeached for much less.
This is true.
Or not.
Fit it in.
Sup? What's up, everybody?
Happy September.
You know what's funny?
What's that?
I thought of a really great name
Yeah.
for our podcast,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it was awesome. And I'm like, wow,
Somebody
Clint's going to love it.
Somebody took it?
No, I forgot.
Ah.
Dumbass.
That's that,
Can't believe it.
gotta get on those memory meds.
I should have put it in my notes.
Note to self. Remember awesome podcast name next time. Why? What's wrong? You
I'm thinking of rebranding.
rebrand? Maybe?
Welcome, everybody, to the podcast formerly known as The Orange Men. Till we come up with a new name.
Also known as?
Also known, AKA. Take a new name to take us into the future.
Tire. Tire cast.
Yeah?
Sure.
Stay up late last night?
I did not.
I
think
did.
so.
I didn't either. I went to the casino again.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I live right around the corner.
Nice.
My wife's addicted to the casino.
Big winner?
Nah. Me?
Yeah.
I won $100
Ooh.
and I left. Well, I stopped gambling after that.
You didn't leave?
Not well. I borrowed. Actually, I won $200
Oh.
because I borrowed $100 off my wife
Oh, that was nice of her.
and I gave it back to her.
Nice.
So I went in with nothing, took out a small loan, and I left with $100.
Is that how it works? Small loan?
And then I took the Harley today for an inspection.
Got a nice ride in?
Got a nice ride in.
Nice. It's good weather. Get to put on the lightweight jacket.
Nah,
No jacket?
no jacket. Just had a long sleeve shirt.
Oh. You a manly man, huh?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a good time. But anyway, I had to break the 100.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Once you do that, man, it's probably gone by now.
I got something in my throat. $60 I got left.
Yeah. It's probably a bit of that pork belly.
You might be right. It's right here.
Corona's coming to take you out finally, Dave.
No.
5 years later. It's coming.
It's not coming. Not come from me.
Yeah, it is. Got to put your mask on again.
I'm immune.
Said nobody ever.
Immune.
Get your shot.
Said nobody ever.
Get your shots. It's coming back. Cases are high.
Oh.
Cases are high again.
Yeah, I wonder how many people are going to go put their mask back on.
There's some people that never even took it off. I don't even want to
know.
talk about it, but it's amazing to me that we're still even stressing about can you, where can you, and why you should get a shot.
Well, we're not.
I know, but
We're not stressing.
the whole JFK thing this last week,
I love it.
It's I don't know if there's ever been like a time, and it probably hasn't because of social media and then the mainstream media, where everybody like can't anybody be in the middle? Like,
Nah.
you're either hard this way or you just hate everything. Like, I mean, no matter what this administration says or does, it's, I'm going to do the opposite. Like,
well, that's all they got. I mean, Trump's, we talked about it last time.
Can you just be like, I mean, I wasn't happy with Joe with everything, but maybe there was a couple things that
What?
he did. I don't know. I'm just saying maybe there
was nothing.
I don't know.
Absolutely nothing. Wait, I think there was one thing he did that I was okay with.
There was a couple of things, I'm sure.
But I can't remember.
That's what I mean. It was because there was more that we were like, oh, this again.
Well, I love the whole RFK thing because, you know, finally, after 5 years, somebody is talking truth. The truth is coming out. And and you know, these people who've been on the frickin' pharmaceutical and medical dole, I mean, that's one of the reasons why they go in, you know, being worth a couple $100,000 and they come out being worth millions.
Right.
It's because they make a lot of money off these lobbyists and being paid off to push a certain agenda.
And yeah, see now, like you say paid off, people think it's like my hand's out and it's this deal that I just gave you a bag of money. It's not that. It's
some of it's that.
No, yeah, it's round. It's not as obvious. It's like the backroom deals and we'll put this into your pack here and we'll help you out. Like the money trickles in. It's like the same thing with the Obamas and the book deal or the Clintons and the book deal, the Clinton Foundation. Like you build up this thing where like, yeah, well, here's how you can put the money in. Just take it here and we won't touch it. Wink, wink, elbow to the ribs. Like, okay. Like,
yeah,
it's how they make their money. And I think I just saw Elon Omar's just on the topic of disclosure forms, and she was like, "You can investigate me," and somebody was like, "Bet," and she had like 6 million, and now she's like worth 31 million. Like, how?
We all know how.
Like, it wasn't on her full disclosure, but they ran, through her brother. It's the same way. Like Joe Biden was classic for that. It wasn't in Joe's name. It was in his brother's name, his sister's name,
right.
Hunter's name. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's how they were getting their money, and that's how they continue to do it.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about, I saw this lady today who's from California talking about Section 8 in California.
Mm-hmm.
And, she was saying the illegals well, first of all, she applied for Section 8 like almost 10 years ago.
Right.
And she finally got a notice that, so she's been waiting for 10 years to get on Section 8. She finally got
some affordable housing, so to speak.
Well, I don't think she needs it anymore.
Well, 10 years ago,
10 years ago she needed it. She had 2 kids, single mom, but now she doesn't need it. I guess she picked herself up by her bootstraps.
Mm-hmm.
But the illegals get it instantly. And she was saying there's a box on the form that all you have to do is check it, and you get to the front of the line, and that is, I have no Social Security number. Check that box. Do you have a Social Security number? Nope. You're in, because they know that you're an illegal.
Right.
You know that you crossed the border illegally. And so they got free housing. They got EBT cards. They got cash to spend. And all the accoutrements that go with it. And a lot of them, and what they also said was, don't mention the man.
In the household.
In the household.
Right, right.
So the men are in the household too. They're working under the table, not paying taxes.
Right.
The woman's working under the table, not paying taxes, whether it's selling food or, vegetables on the street or whatever it is.
While grandma's watching the kids.
Yeah. Yeah, they're raking it in.
Yeah.
You think about the billions of dollars we spent on illegals. And then what dawned on me was...
What's that?
It's my money.
Our money. Yes, correct.
Yeah. I'm out here busting my fucking ass.
Right.
Which I got no problem with.
Right.
And we're giving money for the Democrats to do this shit, and for what? So they can get votes? The whole thing is out of control.
Right.
And the Trump administration at every level, at every department, is exposing this. And that's why the liberals' heads are freaking exploding. Because they're going to lose their fucking welfare. And I'm tired of it. Damn it. Sick and tired.
But there's...
Trump 2028.
I think there was a thing either last week
That
or
pisses liberals off
there
too.
was the thing like last week or the week before where it said that there's what was it, like 22 million people here on like visas or
Yeah.
and like somebody was like, all right, let's say out of those 22 million, how many of them are expired?
Yeah.
And these are just the people that are kind of like here legally, so to speak, like student visas or work visas, or they just never left.
Well, they're not legal anymore.
No,
They broke the law.
but they're saying like all those. Yes, I agree. Those aren't even the ones that like came across when Joe was here. Those are the ones that were like, yes, here you can. Here's your travel visa. You can stay for 2 weeks, and then they just disappear. Or work visa. Here's your 6-month work visa. Thank you for helping out, or whatever it is. And they were like, just imagine that. Plus, then you have all the other. So, I mean, out of the 350 million people that are, supposedly in this country, I mean, it's probably like, what do we really think it is? Like, and that's the whole point of the census and stuff like that. Why they don't want to redone, or because now it's like, well, and I know we talked about this like 2 years ago during the midterms. Like that's what they were doing. They were filling, trying to get these people to fill out the censuses and redistricting, which is census, which has been a big deal the last couple of weeks with Texas and stuff. But without all these people and the Section 8 and all this other, like good American jobs, like there was a big bust that just happened this week. Like it's I don't know, it's taxing on the system, and I just don't see how. There's plenty of money to go around if we're already paying all these other people.
What did you just say?
Yeah,
well,
I got it.
Well, when you talk about the visas, you think about how many Chinese.
I was thinking, more of the illegal stuff that are just coming here, not.
Yeah, but you know why we give so many visas to Chinese?
Well, because they
pay full tuition. They pay full tuition because they're wealthy.
Well, I'm not saying it's all them.
No, I'm just saying that's.
I'm not saying it's all students.
I'm saying that we need to make America again.
Well, you need to clean. Yeah, I agree with you.
We got to stop with this.
Well, if it happens,
Palestinian protests on campus.
If it happens with the Section 8 in California, I mean, it's going on in every probably major Democratic city, to where how much, when you don't have the community that actually needs the help not getting it, and that's what you've been told, like, well, we're here to help you and it's this guy's fault. Like, well, Joe Schmo that's down the street in the Section 8 housing with his 15 people living there.
And his Mercedes Benz. Right. And his $300 sneakers.
Right.
And his 100-inch TV.
Well, he probably
and his Rolex.
He probably doesn't. He's probably got like the Denali GMC Sierra or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, boy. Yeah, well, I don't know, man. I'm just.
And there's a shit ton, like what you're talking about with the tax revenue. Just like, so not only are they getting paid under the table, but then they're sending a lot of that, whatever money they're sending
out of the country.
Yeah, Western Union, that's not taxed on the way out of the country too. So it hurts the economy here.
Wow. I'm done with it. I want to see. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think? I mean, because the Democrats really don't have an agenda. I mean, at least I don't see one. Their agenda seems to be just go against Donald Trump and his administration.
Right.
Like I don't see their.
Are you talking about like the
on any
Congress people or just
anybody in office? And like I don't know what the regular blue collar people are looking at either. It's like, all right, we want to reduce crime in Washington D.C. No one's ever done it.
Right.
It's just escalating, and every liberal that takes over is like defund the police, and painting rainbows on the street, and
right.
The black on black crime is. Let me ask you something.
That's too. Did you finish asking me that first part? Okay.
Well, I guess the first question is: do you think the people are stupid, or they just hate Donald Trump?
I just think it's become such a my side versus your side. It's almost like like your favorite team is playing your bitter arch rival that's been rivals for the last 50 years. And like I said, in the age of social media and stuff like that, like you're going to believe whatever you're just going to believe your side. And I think like you said, like, where's the central center?
Well, where's common sense? Where is,
between both sides? Like, you don't have to be hard right or hard left, but at some point on both sides, you have to go, yeah, I agree with, like, why is that such a ridiculous statement that we want to reduce crime in these inner cities? Why is that crazy?
do you think there's systemic racism?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so either. But there clearly is.
Towards whom?
Let me explain.
I'm going to.
The Democrats
Oh.
are propagating systemic racism.
They always have.
Welfare is systemic racism. EBT cards, systemic racism. Telling black people that voter ID laws are racist is systemic racism. The racism comes from the Democratic Party. Democrats have been racists since slavery.
Right.
They were the ones who fought against the North and against the Republicans to keep slavery alive.
Mm-hmm.
The Democrats are the ones who created the KKK to go after freed black people, to intimidate them so they wouldn't vote for Republicans.
Right.
Yet somehow they coerced the black community to be Democrats and to continue to vote for stuff that doesn't help them. Welfare and free housing, and that doesn't help anybody.
Well, they're not getting it. They're not getting it now anyway. So,
but even the crime in these neighborhoods
right.
is because they're poor, because they're held down by the Democrats, because they're given a little bit so they don't do anything.
Right.
And then, quite frankly, a lot of these gangs and stuff in like south side of Chicago has been a rough town for a long time. But they're entrepreneurs, basically. And instead of going out and starting real businesses, they start drug businesses. And the way to keep your drug business alive is by shooting your rivals.
Right.
And that's what's going on. And I don't see any Democrat that gives a raging rat's ass that that's happening. If my city had 58 shootings and 8 murders in one weekend,
right,
the National Guard's going there.
Well, this is why it destroys their whole.
They want the money. Instead, they want the money for more fucking programs.
Right.
That's all they do is throw money at programs that don't work.
It's like we've been saying about Philly with the.
And then when the program don't work, they say, "Well, we need more money."
Right.
And who gets the money? The fucking politicians. That's who get the money. They don't want anything fixed.
No.
They want you to suffer. They want you down. They want you sick. They want you killing each other so they can continue to take their federal money and line their own goddamn pockets. And if you don't wake up, America, and see what the hell's going on, nothing's going to change. Donald Trump is the first president of the United States who stepped in and said, no more. We're going to fix this shit.
Well,
and he's doing it.
Right.
And they're screaming because they're going to lose their fucking money. That's all it is. Their livelihood, their gated communities, their mansions. They don't care about the people in the hood that are getting killed.
No.
They don't give a rat's ass about any of those people. It's a disgrace. And it's systemic racism.
And like
I'm convinced.
No, I believe it is harsh. But like we've been doing this since 2020, and none of the inner cities, regardless of when Trump was there, Biden and Trump's back, have changed. They've either gotten worse or they've stayed the same. Chances are they probably gotten worse. And who's fixing it? Well, they, like you said, they don't care to fix it because why not? You want to have those people like the mayor in Chicago, the mayor of Philly now, because we hear the DA in Philly now. And you got Shapiro talking about how they're going to stand up to Trump because, listen, is sending in the National Guard the right way to do it? I don't know. If you don't have an option or you don't have a way to fix it, then maybe you need help. Maybe that's what you need. like you said, well, he can do it in D.C. because it's a federal whatever city, like all this other. Yeah, I got that. I understand. But like you just said, you're trying to fight why he isn't allowed to do this, but you don't
have a solution.
You don't have a solution for, like you said, just this past weekend, over Labor Day weekend, there was, what, 53, 58?
58 shot.
And
in one. Did you see last night?
You don't care about the guns then.
Right.
But when there's a school shooter, it's take the guns. Like, make up your fuck, because that's a mass shooting. Anything over 3 people is a mass shooting. So when you have on the block in whatever hood, in whatever city you're talking about, take your pick on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. Mm-hmm. It's a mass shooting, multiple mass shootings a weekend, but yet you don't care about those people. Interesting.
Yeah.
You don't care about the guns that those people have. That's interesting. But when trans Sophie, that should be Stevie, goes into a school, well, you can't have those weapons.
Have guns. Did you see Friday evening, broad daylight, Philadelphia, on the corner of like Market and something? This guy shot a woman.
No, I didn't see.
Killed her. Right in broad daylight in front of everybody. It's like, what are we doing?
But that's what I mean. Like the district attorney Krasner, I heard him on, and then I seen people like on TikTok going, "Oh, Krasner's laying it down. He's telling Trump to go fuck himself, basically." And it's like, all right, that's fine, Larry. You're letting all these people out. No cash bail. All this other stuff you got going on in the city. Crime is running rampant in the city. Mayor, whatever you're in, Cherie now, like, what are you doing? Josh Shapiro, you were the attorney general for the state. Well, you know what I mean? What are you doing? Now you're the governor. What has changed in any of the time that you've been any of that?
Nothing. Remember when he was the DA? He was big on getting opioids and
that's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I mean. He went from the DA to attorney general. Now he's the governor, and it's the same fucking city. It's the same state. It's the same bullshit.
He's done
just
nothing.
A new position, a new talking point, and then, oh, you know what? He's done so great for who? For whom? I'm going to make a run for president. Why? Why would you vote for him? Because he's a white Jewish dude that pretend that he actually did something for the state? What's he done? What am I missing?
I don't know. But I never knew the proper way to use who or whom.
Okay.
Do you?
I don't know. Did I not do it?
I don't know. I don't
really care.
I don't know when you say, well, it just came to me. I don't know when you say
whose life has he changed and for whom has it been changed for?
Is whom the proper term for that?
Whose?
Whom?
Use? Those guys?
The Utes? I don't know. I'm just asking. It's,
Well,
my grammar's not good.
So we'll stick to the state. So a couple of weeks ago, because of SEPTA, have you heard, they cut back all their shit, right? Which is, well, it's because of Trump and the big, beautiful bill. Now, that's what the Democrats within this state were saying, why they had to have budget cuts and this and that on the SEPTA. Well, how? Because I heard this same fucking story in May of 2024 that some guys like, well, we're going to add 250,000 vehicles on the roads because SEPTA can't get their budget straight. So that was 2024 of May, before Trump was even around.
Well, you know why SEPTA can't get their budget straight?
Because people are fucking stealing money somewhere. Why can't we just get that?
There you go.
They make, how do you have billions of riders a day?
They're what were they? 230 million or 23 million?
You had FanDuel pay for. You had FanDuel, a fucking online casino gambling company, paid for the game for people to run the trains, for SEPTA to run the trains after the game of the Eagles the other night.
Oh, really?
That's how they were able to have trains leaving after this certain point.
That's horrible.
And now SEPTA's asking for like this special fund that the state has. It's like $350 million.
Yeah.
Like,
do you know what I would do?
What's that?
First of all,
It's the same with all these companies.
you can't have any government run.
Yes.
Because everything they touch, they fucking destroy. I don't know one thing other than the military run by the government.
I don't even know if that's even good anymore.
Well, it's getting better. It was pretty bad the last 4 years.
Well, it's where's their money at? You know what I mean? They can't pass a budget to save their lives.
Well, they failed every audit for the past 17 years.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I think we're going to get a handle on that now. I don't know. Maybe we will. But the military has to work.
Right.
Because if it doesn't work, we're
it just loses money, but it works.
Right. Nothing else the government touches. If you can name me one thing, I would love to know. So I would personally let septic go under and let some private company come in and run it right.
Right.
The Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Authority sucks.
Right.
The people in charge, the union bosses, they're all getting rich. They're all in multi-million-dollar homes. And poor Joe, who needs to get a bus to go to work every day or to go to school, can't get one.
Just all the kids going to school.
Because that guy needs his fucking mansion. And the Democrats are the ones who are the fucking wealthy for the rich. Yeah, it's like not us. It's like I mean, that's why Trump won. He got the blue collar workers to say, all right, we've had enough of this nonsense. And he's doing what he was voted in to do. And I love every minute of it. I don't know. I mean, I see people, even politicians. What did fucking Tim Walz? That guy is such a fucking weenie.
Yeah.
Talk about, I mean, when you talk about alpha males, he's like alpha, beta, gamma. He's a Zer.
Yeah. Anyway, what did he do?
He's got man boobs. Well, he gets out there and he's like, "Oh, you were doom scrolling and you see that Trump hasn't been out for 2 days.
Oh yeah.
Pretty soon you're going to see. It's like predicting the guy's like they're telling us he's going to die.
Right.
What is wrong with these people?
Well, because they listen
and to say it in public. I mean, you should be arrested.
Listen,
the life of the president of the United
States.
There's
a shit ton of. I mean,
come on, man. But you're a politician, and then all these other,
because it's the way to keep your half-ass base going. Yeah, you're right. Like, and
this is how dumb Democrats are, because Trump got in office because he's brazen,
right?
He thinks it, he says it.
Well, that's what they're trying to be now.
And now
they're trying to
right.
be. Yeah, they're trying to be like
that. But all they got is the F word.
But
that's all they got. They threw in the F word and some threats to the president of the United States, and now they think that's going to work.
Well,
I don't know, man. If it does work, we're in deep shit. We're in deeper shit than we were 4 years ago.
No, it's like
I don't think it's going to work.
I mean, the Mondavi thing where he couldn't even get up 135 twice. It's like, all right, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know that they were 45-pound plates. They look like 35-pound plates.
All right, well, whatever.
I've been in a gym a few times.
That's even worse. But
95 pounds, he couldn't even.
They said
bench.
It was 135, but
I could bench 95 pounds when I was 10.
It's just.
But he's he's a weenie.
No, and that's what a lot of these politicians are nowadays. And there was the dude Andy Frisella's like, you're gonna let this kind of guy tell you what to do? Get the fuck out of here. And he's totally right. And that's how we felt about Fauci. That's how we felt about, with Joe sitting on his desk. It's either vaxxed or masked. Like, fuck you.
I want an alpha male in office, and that's
like,
what I got. I want a man. A man who's going to take over, take charge, and get shit done.
I mean, this is like a totally another subject for another podcast. But when you have Trump going like, yeah, I blew up the fucking drug boat, dude. What are you going to do? Yeah. Well, we're going to fly our old F-15s past your... Cool. I'm going to send a whole squadron of F-35 fucking plane,
Democrats
stealth planes like down there to Venezuela. And they're like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, Democrats are like, I can't believe he did that. Those poor fishermen. Yeah. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're just, it's like you like
poor
you.
Fishermen.
No, that's what they've turned it into. Like, the guy just blew up a fishing boat for no reason. Yeah. Is that what happened? I mean, are we not watching the same stuff anymore? Like, what are we doing? Like, and I know that's the sad part. Is like, well.
He just threw his line out there.
Rachel Maddow said he was, he said just some fishing boat crabbing down there in Venezuela. Like, come on. But that's what they're doing. It's like, no matter, like, they'll spin a story, and it's like, just to say they're so against it. And again, like, you getting back to the crime thing in D.C., like, all right, well, what solution do you have to help stop that other than, well, we're not going to let Trump do that? Okay, that's fine.
I guarantee you, there's not going to be any more drug cartels in fishing boats with barrels of fentanyl trying to come.
That was just their bait, Dave. Just a bait.
Blew up all the squid.
But that's what I'm like. All right, that's fine. we don't want the ICE. And all right, well, what are you gonna do? Like, how are you gonna handle the crime and the murders, the rapes, and like all these things that are going on in your cities across the states? Other than just going, yeah, well, Trump's the bad guy. We're not going to let him do that. And then you're also trying to, like, I've seen this, though, somebody in Chicago, like, their alderman, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Because it's like every little city has different names for different parts of your whatever. But he's like, what we're gonna stand up and fight when it's like, so now you're advocating fighting the active military and ICE agents that come in while you're doing what? Hiding in the background, but you want your citizens to go out there, who majority of them probably want to be safe and secure and be able to play basketball or, on the local field, play football and not have to worry about getting shot at.
The one thing about paid
Or not even-
protesters is that they're fucking cowards.
Right.
And they're not going to risk their lives. I mean, they'll blow up something or set something on fire if they know they're not
Right.
going to get injured. But for the most part, they're just a bunch of paid shills, a bunch of cowards.
That was one of the best videos that come out of the Black Lives Matter stuff, was when like all those white liberals were in like Compton talking shit like, yeah, I stand with you. And the guy's like, get the fuck out of here.
What's the matter with you?
You can wear all black all you want, but we don't want you in our part of town.
There it is.
There's to the fishermen.
Let's have a moment of silence for the fishermen.
Speaking on the unions, I wanted to definitely talk at some point down the line about this Hyundai plant in Georgia.
Okie dokie.
But yes, official Patriot gear. I don't have it on, but hit the link in our bio. Redcon 1, 20% off. It's getting to be bulking season, so get your...
It's always bulking season.
It's getting to be winter, so you don't want to bloat up here, so make sure you're hitting the gym regularly. Get your good supplements.
Okay, I'm in.
And
stay carnivore.
Yeah. As always, follow, like, and share. Help us get our views up.
Yeah, man.
We're going to be a little more consistent with this. Part of it is on our side, too. Never know when there's going to be a new show, so we'll try to stay on top of it.
All right. That's how we roll.
Right.
Thanks, everybody,
We'll see.
for watching the artists formerly known as the Orange Men.
All right. You still doing that?
No.
All right.
All right.
We'll figure something out in the break and come back and we'll have a new logo,
Okay.
new banner.
It's all right. I like the Trump logo.
I know you do.
It's good stuff.
It's classic.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Catch up with you on the next episode.
See you next time.
You sound like Butthead.
It's about as knowledgeable as I am.